So I'm not buying it. The whole like I was told to tell you. What I'm thinking is because she was trying to get rid of me. She didn't want me around. Like I don't want her around. Like yeah, she works there, but I'm only going there because of the internet. I'm not I'm not going up to her and bothering her. She's bothering me. She's initiating shit with me. So the thing about I was told to tell you. So I'm sure she was just trying to get rid of me, but so she probably went to uh a one of her superiors and maybe mentioned how I had stood in the entryway. Uh maybe maybe she was there that one time where I was there for a couple hours. So maybe that's what she was gonna say. Yeah, he was there for a couple hours, even though I hadn't been continually doing that. That was only one time. So there's no reason to bring that up if that was the case, since the only other times I was in the entryway was for a couple minutes. So there's no reason to bring that up. Um, so I think she went to her supervisor and brought it up. So I think she created a problem. At least it was a problem for me. She created a problem that wasn't a problem. So I think she went to her supervisor and brought this up, and then her supervisor maybe was forced to say, well, yeah, if he was standing there for a couple hours, he shouldn't be doing that. You should tell him don't do it. Oh, it's a fire hazard. What the fuck? Okay. So otherwise, so either she initiated something that didn't need initiating, she escalated a situation that didn't need to be escalated because I wasn't bothering anybody. I don't feel like I was doing anything wrong. So either she initiated something with her supervisor, or she lied, which is possible too. Maybe she was just saying that as to manipulate me to think, oh, I'm going to tell him that my supervisor told me to say this. So he will be like, oh, okay, your supervisor told me. I guess I'll just listen to what you say because the supervisor must, they must be right. And because you work here, I have to listen to whatever you say. And you are the authority figure here. Okay. Maybe that's the reaction she was expecting. Uh, but for me, knowing it's bullshit, like, there's only so much bullshit that a person can take. And I'm not going to just uh, listen to, I'm not going to just listen to someone's bullshit and then just accept it without, like, questioning it, at least to myself. Uh, so yeah, it was just a very bullshit experience. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Ah, man. So I was pretty stressed out. I was trying not to be stressed out, but it's kind of hard not to be stressed out. Like I was reading my psychology textbook about like stress. When you stress out about things, like it's what I got from it was depending on how you judge the situation, your perception of the whatever occurred that is stressing you out. If you think about it in a different way, it's all in your head. Like it doesn't have to stress you out. You can just think about it in a different way so that it's not stressing you out, which is difficult because then it's kind of like in denial. Like if something's bothering me, it might possibly stress me out. But if I pretend that it's not stressing me, mm, if I pretend that it's not stressing me out, I feel like I'm lying to myself. I like to be able to at least be true to my emotions, whether I'm expressing it verbally or outwardly around other people or not. I don't really do that a lot, but uh, but at least internalizing if something's bothered me, I at least acknowledge that it is bothering me, which stresses me out. And so in this psychology textbook, I was reading how the stress that you can have some control over, depending on how you look at it, the stress is it has a negative impact on your physiology. So it could lead to, if you stress yourself out a lot, it could lead to illness, which is not good. Like stress affects your immune system. There's some correlation between stress and your immune system. So that's something to be aware of. So it's better to not stress yourself out if possible. But yeah, so I was stressed out about the whole situation yesterday. Just dwelling on it, ruminating, just being angry about it. Just thinking like, why are they reacting this way over something so stupid? Like what I was doing wasn't stupid, but it's stupid that they were reacting in the way that they were reacting. So that was it made it very difficult. Like I had a feeling it was going to happen, but I had a hard time falling asleep. I was laying for hours. I'm still not even sure how much sleep I got. I remember being awake at around 1 a.m. and I my alarm was set for 4:45 a.m. So I might have only got around 3 or 4 hours of sleep. But it's funny because I should have been tired, especially at that time, at 1 in the morning. I definitely should be tired at that time. I should be sleeping at that time. But it's like because I was stressed out, I wasn't tired at all, which is weird. Very frustrating. Just going from sleeping on one side, sleeping on my back, sleeping on this other side, just going rotating back and forth. Just like I'm thinking, if it was hot from being hot, but I wasn't like sweating, so it was a little warm. I had my pillow on my head, but the fan's going. Uh, but this is unusual for me. So it had to be because I was stressed out, which just adds to it. It just made it worse because just being aware of being stressed out makes me more stressed out which made it difficult to fall asleep even more because just being stressed out about stress, you know, just being angry. So yeah, I'm tired, but uh, I guess because I'm still thinking about this and still a little irritated. It's funny how being irritated makes you more awake. more alert. Maybe there's a evolutionary reasoning of that. Stress makes you not be tired. More alert, stress. I could see that as being like an evolutionary adaptive thing, because if there's a stressful thing in your environment, you need to be aware of it. So because of the stress, I was too alert. So I should be really tired later. But so this co-op, this grocery store, it's very irritating because I don't even want to go there anymore. I just go there because of the internet. But I had been going there for about 10 years overall. So that feels like a long time. You could say as a loyal customer. So that's one way of looking at it. I've been like a loyal customer at this co-op grocery store for a decade, and I'm also a member of the co-op, uh, which is something I did last year because they kept asking you, are you a member? And they try to get you to be a member. But in order to be a member of the co-op, you have to pay, I don't remember the amount, but I wasn't doing it for a long time because of the amount you have to pay to get into it. I think it's like $250 to be a member, if I'm remembering right. And by being a member of the co-op, after you pay the $250, which I think might be non-refundable, probably. So once you become a member, you get 15% a 15% discount when you order cases of things. It's not there. They say that some things that you don't, it doesn't apply to for some reason. But I didn't want to do it for a long time because I was thinking, well, when would I ever get cases of things? Because I'm usually biking, so I can't really. I was thinking, well, I can't really carry a case of something because I didn't know how big it was if I'm on a bike. But my thinking was, why is it only when you order cases of things? Why isn't it just a discount on everything, whether it's a case or not? So I eventually got talked into becoming a member. So I paid the like $250 to be a member. So I'm a member of this co-op. So I feel like because I have been a loyal customer for a decade, and because I'm a member of the co-op, I I I'm there regularly, and I put a financial commitment to this business.